Srila Prabhupada explains here that the nectar of devotion is explaining to us how to love Krishna. The art of loving Krishna. Prabhupada explains everyone has this propensity to love someone, to serve someone. And when this propensity is indiscriminately channelized, that leads to frustration and misery. But if this propensity is channelized to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then it gives us nourishment and warmth. Prabhupada explains the mental affairs are all empty and futile. Just like pouring water on a tree part by part, or feeding different organs part by part. There is emptiness, there is anomaly, there is incompleteness. But Prabhupada is saying when we serve Krishna, just like the main switch, the entire house is illuminated. That means our entire heart and life will be illuminated. Therefore, Prabhupada is saying that if we do not serve Krishna, we are missing the point. And because the point is missed, we cannot be happy. And he gives the example of America. So rich, but people are not happy. Therefore, they are becoming hippies. So engagement in material affairs is like beating the empty husk. Yeah, material affairs is like beating the empty husk. What do we get? We get nothing. We sweat and toil, but there is turmoil. Because we're not getting the substance. So this is very interesting. Empty husk. So what is the grain? Krishna is the grain actually. Krishna is the grain. And if Krishna is missing and the grain is missing, it's only husk. And how is husk going to be satisfactory? How is husk going to give us happiness? And you see, when Krishna is there, then beating the paddy, the grain will come out. The Krishna, you know? When Krishna is there, the paddy is meaningful. The effort is meaningful. When Krishna is not there, the effort is simply beating the husk. So this goes to show that actually material energy can at best act as a very good covering. Generally, covering is given for protection, for stability. Just like mobile, you put a cover. That is given for stability, so that it can last for long. Otherwise, very soon it will break off. Is it not? Covering. Similarly, material engagements are a nice covering. That means, being in this material world, why to act in this material world? We act in this material world because you see, now material engagements centered around Krishna, those material engagements will give stability to our Krishna consciousness. That's the point. Covering. Covering is always subservient. Therefore, our material engagement should be subservient to the key fabric of Krishna consciousness. Subservient. So, material formations are real. They are not false. Not false. Material world is not false. Real. But empty. Like husk. Real. But empty. So, if you want grains, then one should be Krishna conscious. So you see, in this material world, any position, pose, any situation, any particular setting, all of them are like different husks. Is it not? We open the husk, nothing is there, empty. Because Krishna is not there. Therefore, no matter a person does, he remains miserable. Like in a company, from the chapadasi to the CEO, everybody is miserable, without exception. Is it not? Chapadasi also miserable, CEO also miserable. That is the reason we will see that whatever one achieves in material life, after he has achieved it, one realizes that it is nothing there. There is nothing here. Till the time person is wanting to achieve, he is expecting that something powerful, meaningful will be there. But when he achieves it, he realizes that it's empty and hollow. Shallow. And Srila Prabhupada is saying the self-realization and God realization go on the same track. So, life is an exploration. But as mistakenly understood by the mundane people, they'll say life is an external exploration. Okay, you travel different places of the world, you take a selfie, put it on your Facebook, and chill out, going to various parts of the world, enjoy. So that's external. But actually, life is an internal exploration. Not external exploration. But we seem to be externally acting, right? So the point is that the external world, at best, we should see around for a hint, is it not? For a clue. But where one has to launch? Internal play. You see, the place value is very important. And it's quite interesting. But the point is that the place value is very important. If you mess up with the place value, the output is going to be very erroneous. Place value. What is the most significant bit? What is the least significant bit? What is the least significant bit? Middle energy. Most significant bit Krishna. As a place value. So if you understand the right place value, that will make our growth sure and steady. But if you don't understand place value, there is going to be a lot of troubles in our life. That's why Prabhupada is telling that one has to learn the art of loving Krishna. Love of Krishna is not an illusory, imaginary figment of the mind. So love of Godhead is an art. Art means it has to be practiced in a particular way. Anyway, it won't work out. That's why you see Krishna consciousness does not work out in any way. Like you see, if one is inclined towards sense gratification, Krishna consciousness will not work out. If one is inclined towards lazy-gozy activities, Krishna consciousness will not work out. Similarly, if one is engaged or if one is having fruitive tendencies or jnana tendencies, The Krishna consciousness will not work out. It is an art. Art means what? Anyone can pick it up. That's the meaning of art. Art, just like skills, no? Skills are easy to pick up than academics. In the skill training, easy to pick up than academics. So art, anyone can pick up. Anyone who has potentiality can pick up. And Krishna conscious potentiality is there in everyone. Is it not? Just like say Kartal, anyone can pick up. Anyone who has musical potentiality installed in his brain, the drivers are installed, slowly will pick it up. Is it not? Just a matter of practice. Similarly, but academics are not like that. Anybody who studies will not clear IIT, but anybody who practices will learn Mridangam, Kartal. Provided he has the music drivers installed in his heart, in his mind, his heart. That's the meaning of an art. And Krishna consciousness, there's nothing to worry because the potentiality is already there. So that means it's just a matter of practice. The more one practices, the more will be installed. That's why we need a very systematic approach. And that's what Srila Prabhupada mentioned in this process of Bhakti Yoga. This is, if practiced very nicely, it is a gradual elevation. It ensures a gradual elevation. So why gradual elevation? Because that is going to be more stable, is it not? Abruptly we'll jump, we'll not be able to handle the flux, is it not? That's the point. In fact, Prabhupada is explaining that if you learn to love Krishna, you can repose your loving propensity towards every living entity. If one just needs, just learns how to love Krishna. And that's what nectar of devotion is teaching us. Now let's move forward. Next we will go towards the introduction. What's that for the introduction? Yeah. Oh, he gave donation. Jayanand Thakur gave donation for nectar of devotion publishing. So he gave donation. He didn't took treatment. The treatment money went for donation. He's ill. His father had given him money for treatment, so he didn't take treatment much. He gave that money to. Yeah, I think he used to get pocket money also. His father used to give. No, that he used to drive taxi, but that was running of the temple. But this is, I think, donation for the nectar of devotion. So he used to get some pocket money also, it seems. But finally, his treatment also, he didn't take treatment much. I don't know. Yeah, he died. I think it was diagnosed at a later stage only, and then he didn't want to waste money, but his father had given him money, so he gave it to Prabhupada. He said, anyways, let's prepare to leave the body. And that way. So, gave that money. Yeah, I think it was diagnosed anyways. It was late. Most of the cancers are diagnosed anyways when it is late. Most of the cancers are like that. Other than breast cancer, everybody, every other, or skin cancer, Other than that, it's very, many of them are diagnosed very late. Many of them are diagnosed very late. Hmm? This donation maybe before also because I think he used to get pocket money also. That is also there. His father was very rich, but who? Giriraj Mahar's father was also rich, but I don't know how much donation he gave. He gave nothing. So, but at least Jayanand Prabhu's father gave it to him, for him. So Jayanand Prabhu gave it to Prabhupada. Uh, exchange doesn't work. We cannot do business with Krishna. Invoking auspiciousness. That Shri Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the cause of all causes, the reservoir of all the rasas or relationships which are called neutrality, that is passive adoration, servitorship, the friendship, parenthood, conjugal love, then comedy, compassion, fear, chivalry, ghastliness, wonder, devastation. He's the supreme attractive form. And by his universal and transcendental attractive features, he has captivated all the gopis, headed by Taraka, Palika, Shama, Lalita, and ultimately Shrimati Radharani. Tarak and Palika are not among the Ashtasakis. They are not among the Ashtasakis. They are in 108. Taraka and Palika. Uh, yes, Taraka. Taraka, no? Tarak. Taraka. Let his lordship's grace be on us, so that there may not be any hindrance in the execution of this duty of writing the nectar of devotion, impelled by his divine grace, Sri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada. Prabhupada is writing. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Rupa Goswami Pad and Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, by whose inspiration I have been engaged in the matter of compiling the summary study of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. This is the sublime science of devotional service, as propounded by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who appeared 500 years ago in West Bengal, India, to propagate the movement of Krishna consciousness. Now, Srila Rupa Goswami begins his great book by offering his respectful obeisances to Sanatana Goswami, who was his elder brother and spiritual master. Now, he prays that the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu may be pleasing to him. He further prayed that by residing in that ocean of nectar, Sri Sanatana Goswami may always feel transcendental pleasure in the service of Radha and Krishna. Let us offer our respectful obeisances to all the great devotees in the Acharyas, holy teachers who are compared to sharks in the great ocean of nectar. They're sharks. And who do not care for the various rivers of liberation. Impersonalists are very fond of merging into the Supreme, like rivers that come down and merge into the ocean. The ocean can be compared to liberation, and the rivers to all the different parts of liberation. The impersonalists are dwelling in the river water, which eventually comes to mix with the ocean. They have no information, however, that within the ocean, as within the river, there are innumerable aquatic living entities. The sharks who dwell in the ocean do not care for the rivers, which are gliding down into it. The devotees eternally live in the ocean of devotional service, and they do not care for the rivers. Now, in other words, those who are pure devotees always remain in the ocean of transcendental loving service to the Lord and have no business with other processes, which are compared to rivers that will gradually come to the illusion or gradually come to the ocean. Srila Rupa Goswami prays to his spiritual master, Srila Sanatana Goswami, for the protection of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, the ocean of pure nectar of devotional service. From the argumentative logicians who unnecessarily meddle in the science of service to the Lord, he compares their arguments and logic to volcanic eruptions in the midst of the ocean.